On the news at 7, Speaker House of Representatives inaugurates new access road in Giri district. And FCTA workers stage protest over unpaid allowances. Good evening, and here is the news at 7. I am Aisha Obaali. President Bola Tinubu has acknowledged that Nigerians will live to testify to the impactful achievements, leadership style, and transformative drive of the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike. The president gave this remark during the inauguration of the newly constructed access road to Giri district. Onozi Yakubu report that the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, represented the president at the event.
Access roads in Giri district, Abuja, officially commissioned by His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Giri district is one of the regional districts close to the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. The district houses many institutions, hence the provision of road infrastructure to open up the area for further development.
Your Excellency, the constructed roads connect the district to the airport expressway at the interchange with Bill Clinton Drive, giving access to the district.
Here we are to fulfill our promise, and we are proud to hand over this infrastructure for its intended purpose.
This project that we are witnessing the commissioning today marks yet another shining example of the administration commitment to infrastructure development, more connectivity, and also inclusive growth.
FCT Minister Nyesom Wike says the provision of road infrastructure in the district will address cases of land grabbing within the University of Abuja community.
This road has helped us to stop the land grabbing by the university. The university on their own grabbed 11,000 hectares. I said that will not happen. No document, nothing. That's all you see them fencing everywhere. And before you know it, they were going to sell our land. So I've told the Director of Lands and the other relevant agencies to carve out 4,000 hectares and give to the university. The other ones we allocated because we are going to provide the roads here.
President Bola Tinubu, represented by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, lost the FCT Minister developmental strides in changing the landscape of the nation's capital city, describing it as legendary.
Your work speaks for itself. In every corner of the FCT, from the fast-paced districts of Maitama, Jahi, Katampe, Wuye, Mabushi, and the likes, to the satellite towns of Gwagwalada, Kwali, Buari, Uje, and Abaji, and growing districts such as Kabusa, Keti, Shereti, and Nagiri. Your leadership has brought progress closer to the people.
He appealed to the benefiting communities to make the best use of the critical infrastructure being provided. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
Meanwhile, workers of the Federal Capital Territory Administration are protesting the non-implementation of the allowances, among others. Hadiza Godwin Ibune reports that the workers on Monday morning converged on the FCTA premises to press home their demands.
Workers under the Federal Capital Territory Administration converged at the FCTA premises, staging a peaceful protest to demand what they describe as their legitimate rights. The aggrieved workers carried placards with various inscriptions expressing their grievances.
What we want from him, we have about 10 items we enumerated. One, promotion 2023, 24, 25 should be done. We have written thousands of letters to the management, and up to now, we have not had anything. So We could not discuss our promotion. We could not discuss our salary promotion outstanding from 2023, 24, 25. 25 is half now. We are going into 26. Meaning of that is that our career has been stagnated.
According to the protesters, authorities appear to be patronizing personal and financial interests over national development. They argue that the welfare of Nigerian workers should not be compromised, as it directly impacts productivity and the nation's overall progress.
Around you here, you can see the majority you are seeing here is Abuja Environmental Protection Board staffs. This ones on blue with blue tick face card, they are our auxiliary staff. These people, their major schedule is making sure that FCT streets, roads are being cleared. You know, today, if I tell you or want to state the duties of these people, it is numerous that is, we cannot even count them. The duty of these people, let me just mention few of them out of millions. These people, when there are unclaimed cars on the street, these are the people that go there to recover them and go for burying with police. Then, the hawkers on the street, these are the people in charge that remove them. Everywhere in FCT.
The issue here is that we have not been paid for good 6 months. We have not been paid. And some of us have worked here for 20 years, some even 20-something years, some 50 years, some 10 years, without nothing like appointment letter.
Observers are hopeful that meaningful dialogue between the workers and relevant authorities will lead to a consensus. A timely resolution is expected to restore normalcy and ensure that workers return to their duties in the interest of public service delivery. Hadiza Godwin Ebuni, NTA News.
In another development, stakeholders have commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the establishment of Kiana College of Education Technical as a way of bringing education closer to the grassroots. The chairman governing board of the college, Aminu Suleiman, made the commendation during the second inaugural meeting of the council in Kiana, Nasarawa State. Tessie Omeri has details.
Education remains one of the top priority areas of the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu, and this is cutting across all geopolitical zones of the country. The establishment of Kiana College of Education Technical is fulfilling the dreams of the inhabitants of bringing education to their doorsteps. The chairman governing board of the college, Aminu Suleiman, who is also the national coordinator, Tinubu support organizations during the second inaugural council meeting of the college, appreciated Mr. President for the attention given to education. He called on Kiana people to safeguard the college while thanking the member representing Awe Kiana Federal Constituency, Abubakar Hassan Nalaraba, for pushing at the National Assembly for the final actualization of the project.
There's no problem with education. It's one of the biggest priority for Mr. President because without education, nothing is going to happen. So that's why we are here in Kiana. It's a new school, which is very difficult to start. But Alhamdulillah, we are making progress. Inshallah, any moment, we are going to see the site. I want to commend the provost and our members. We are all cooperating. We are working hand in hand, all of us together. Everybody and the secretary, all of us are working together to make sure that we achieve our Mr. President agenda.
The provost of the college, Dr. Yusuf Abdullahi Okuzebe, promised that all hands will be on deck for the smooth takeoff of the institution. The board members, while inspecting the site for the takeoff of the institution, applauded the effort of the state governor, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, for donating a befitting site for the takeoff. The second inaugural meeting gave opportunity to deliberate on takeoff modalities like recruiting academic and non-academic staff, accommodation, among other critical areas. Tessie Omeri, NTA News.
And now to health. As part of activity to raise autism awareness, Indigo Council Limited in Abuja organized an art exhibition where children with special needs displayed their raw artistic talent at the exhibition. Aisha Bashir has more on the event. We brought to bear the creativity and prowess of these children in the field of art.
Broken crayons still paint masterpieces,
was the theme for this year's edition of the annual Autism Art Exhibition organized by Indigo Consults Limited. It featured a vibrant collection of paintings, sculptures, and mixed media pieces created by children on the autism spectrum.
We found art to be therapeutic. We've found art to also help them in communicating. For me, my son, we found out that art has helped him to communicate with the world, especially when he was non-verbal.
Founder and director of Indigo Consults, Lillian Chikama Amos, said the initiative aims to empower children with autism and provide a platform for their creativity to be seen and appreciated.
They are here to showcase their creative talents, especially in fine arts. We want to nurture them to grow.
The inspiring event showcased the transformative power of art for children with special needs, aiming to raise funds to support and empower children with Down syndrome, autism, and other neurodevelopmental disabilities. Aisha Bashir, NTA News.
And now to politics. As the APC chairmanship primary election in Ama comes to a close, stakeholders in the Federal Capital Territory have expressed satisfaction with the conduct of the exercise. In a bid to promote unity and progress, these stakeholders are calling on all aggrieved individuals to put aside their differences and join hands with the winner, Christopher Zakame Kalongo, for the development of AMAC and the FCT at large. Rosemary Motlembila reports that the stakeholders' appeal underscores the need for collective effort in driving growth and development in the area.
The APC chairmanship primary election in the nation's capital was conducted peacefully, with Christopher Mikelengu emerging as the winner among 6 other contestants. Stakeholders commended Mikelengu on his victory, describing it as well-deserved.
Those who also contested with him, they are not his enemies. They are all supposed to be his friends, and therefore he should ensure that all of them are carried along. He must not allow himself to be cocooned in such a way that he will not be able to identify realities.
I think whatever must have even led to his emergence as the flag bearer was because the guy knows his own union. He knows why he was elected.
They urge FCT residents and aggrieved individuals to support him for the area's development. Additionally, they encourage Mikelengu to build on his achievements and continue working towards the progress of AMAC.
What he has done so far deserves all commendations, and that is why we are behind him. So I want to ask him, or urge him, to keep up the good work he's doing. We are solidly behind him, and he should be watchful of sycophants.
He should be able to invite all those who contested along with him, visit them, give them a sense of belonging, continue to deliver the good dividends of the democracy, which is he, as a person, is none of that.
As this phase of the process is concluded, attention is shifting to February 2026. Rosemary Moltelen Bilal, NTA News.
And now let's now join our sports desk for Sports Brief.
Rosemary Chukwuma delivered a stunning performance, clocking 10.93 seconds to take the win ahead of Olympic medalist Gabi Thomas, who ran a time of 10.96 seconds. Moving on, Napoli have recalled Nigerian international and Super Eagles star Victor Osimhen for medical examination ahead of their 2025-2026 preseason preparations between July 14th and 15th. In a move that has stirred fresh speculations across the world among football enthusiasts over his future at the club, a sensational loan spell at Galatasaray, where he scored 37 goals and contributed 8 assists, playing a pivotal role in helping the Turkish giants secure both the Super League title and the Turkish Cup. Moving on, in a historic move to elevate women's football on the continent, the Confederation of African Football, CAF, has announced the unveiling of a brand new trophy for the Total Engines CAF Women's Africa Cup of Nations ahead of the 2024 edition of the tournament set to begin this weekend in Morocco. The new trophy will be officially launched on Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025 in the host nation. With Sports Brief, Moses Kuye, and TN News.
Thanks for watching. That has been the English version of the news on NT Channel 5 Abuja. Please stay tuned for translations. Good evening.
Wizo kwa we wona na azaba jile ba je ba che ba wo ya iwo abada natuko isha ndaje zuma woni ye wago wagai kintuko da Bola Tinubu nla ga ga nge azaba wo agmada atnitniya no minister kinzina yeso wuke laba wo shi nanu kinzina yi oneze Yakubu wale shi ba wo be na badai wa ngege goya mana no bokun bibi no ayo Tajudeen Abbas woni dade nsai wo be jin wegu zogoliko ya che no aye awon ailo jirin no kintuko da aputa nanu azokogu abaye azabaku agmadawo ba che ba won ba wu ba bugba fun ba gan gazoko ina ku yan azaba na afa ilolo ko na ba ilolo no sapai ko baba wo agmada kinzin na a gwamnati a tintin jin inaye nlabmi baye la kunpe no zokoluko ateni iwe nbayin na baige ba wu ba bugba un tuko tunu abogbo mo beye no gwamnati te yege washimba zanwale shiba wo be na bedai na yo Hadiza Godwin Ebune wa ngege atete jinye ba be la ye jinu a gwamnati atete jinba adnagmai no ba tupa ba wu abo mba bedele nge ayu holo mba gologe ekuba gaba gagalo atagaba nchede na abo adnagmai ajei azad nagmai nkusan barkaci kintuko da Bola Tinubu ntuko tunu wo bewejebo no wo beje wa gnage ame ayepe zan ba ayakpe yan no kiana ntuko tige ayepe zan be bai ba wo hwihwi no asabai tesi Mary wa le se ba wo be na bedai wa gnage shinpeje da abo awon kan no ayepe zan ba bai na yo Aminu Suleiman woni dade iche esa ne jin yeji wa ba yan na ba be aku abaje ntuko tunu yo ntuko tunu ayepe zan baibo ngba lo nu Nasarawa kin amaje abo bagba wole lainu saisu
Masu kallo da sauraron ma daidai wannan lokaci assalamu alaikum da fatan an wani cikin ƙoshin lafiya ga fasar kaɗan daga cikin labaran manewa a takaice mai karantawa Yusuf Yakub. Shugaban ƙasa Bola Ahmed Tinubu ya ce in har ana raye al'ummar ƙasar nan za su ci moriyar ayyukan alherin ministan Abuja Yusuf Yake. Sabon salon shugabancinsa da tarin ayyukan ci gaban al'umma da ya kawo babban birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja. Wakilin Shaibu Onoze Yakubu ya labarta mana cewa a madadin shugaban ƙasa kakakin majalisar wakilai ta ƙasa Tajudeen Abbas shine ya isar da saƙon shugaba Tinubu ga al'ummar Najeriya a yayin taron ƙaddamar da sabon titin giri da ministan ya gina domin kyautata rayuwar al'umma gaba ɗaya. A nasa jawabin ministan Abuja Yusuf Wike bayan yabawa da nasarar ayyukan ya ce aikin zai rage haɗamar da fili da jami'ar Abuja ta yi inda ya bata hekta 4 daga cikin 11 da take da shi. Ya ce sauran zai rabawa ma'aikatan gwamnati domin su ci gaba da gudanar da ayyukan raya ƙasa. domin a biya musu bukatunsu da sauran haƙoƙinsu. Ma'aikatan hukumar birnin tarayya Abuja sun yi zanga-zangar lumana. Wakiliyarmu Hadiza Godin Ibn ta rawaito mana cewa ma'aikatan sun yi zanga-zanga ne da safiyar yau Litinin a harabar hukumar domin masu ruwa da tsaki su ji ƙorafinsu da kuma bukatunsu su dube su da idan rahama. Ba su takardun aiki na dindindin da albashin wasu watanni na daga cikin dalilan zanga-zangar da suke so a share musu hawaye. Masu ruwa da tsaki sun yaba wa shugaban ƙasa Bola Ahmed Tinubu akan ƙoƙarin da yake a fannin ilimi, musamman samar da sabuwar kwalejin fasahar tarayya ta ƙaramar hukumar Kiyana da ke jihar Nasarawa a matsayin ƙoƙarin samar da ilimi kusa da al'umma mazauna ƙauyuka da karkara. Wakilar Tesi Omeri ta labarta mana cewa shugaban majalisar zartarwa na kwalejin Honorable Aminu Suleiman shine ya yaba shugaba Tinubu da sauran masu ruwa da tsaki da suka hada da gwamnan Nasarawa Abdullahi Sule, dan majalisar wakilai mai wakiltar Kiyana Honorable na Laraba da sauran jama'a a lokacin da majalisar ta yi zama na biyu da suka tattauna yadda za a gina makarantar ɗaukar aiki da sauran harkoki. A takaice abin da ya sauwaka kenan, sai kuma gobe idan Allah ya kawo.
Ẹ káalẹ́ o, ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí gbọ̀nyìn láti lè ṣe amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún l'Àbújá. Ọláyínká Adéníjì ni oníròyìn yín. Ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ti gbà pé àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà yóò túbọ̀ ní ẹ̀rí tó péye látàrí iṣẹ́ rere àti àwọn àyípadà ọ̀tun tí Mínísítà Nyesom Wike ti gbé kalẹ̀ ní ìlú Abuja. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí jẹ jáde wọ́n sì sọ di mímọ̀ níbi ìfilọ́lẹ̀ ọ̀nà tuntun tí wọ́n ṣe sí ojú ọ̀nà márosẹ̀ èyí tó wà ní Gìrí. Ọ̀nàzẹ̀ Yakub, aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wọn jábọ̀ wípé Tajudeen Abbas ló ṣojú ààrẹ níbi ayẹyẹ yìí. Àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ FCTA wọ́n ti parapọ̀ láti fi ẹ̀hónú wọn hàn látàrí àwọn ẹ̀tọ́ wọn onírúurú tí ìjọba ti kọ̀ láti gbé fún wọn. Hadiza Godwin Ebune jábọ̀ wípé ní àárọ̀ kùtù ọjọ́ Ajé òní yìí ni àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ yìí parapọ̀ láti fi ẹ̀hónú wọn hàn níta gbangba iléeṣẹ́ wọn. Àwọn àgbà ògbóǹtarìgì lórí ètò ẹ̀kọ́ ti gbóríyìn fún ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu látàrí ìdásílẹ̀ àti bíbu ọwọ́ àṣẹ lu ilé ẹ̀kọ́ onímọ̀ iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ní àwọn ìgbèríko káàkiri. Alága tó tún jẹ́ alákòóso ilé ẹ̀kọ́ náà, Aminu Sulaiman, ló sọ èyí di mímọ̀ níbi ayẹyẹ àti ìfilọ́lẹ̀ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ náà ní èyí tó wà ní ìletò Kiana tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Nasarawa. Tó ìròyìn ọ̀hún ò ní jù báyìí lọ, ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan láòjí o, ká sùn láyọ̀.